Right. Good morning, everyone. Last class, we are trying to understand file copy by using buffer reader. So we learn file copy by using buffer reader, file copy with filter. I don't want to copy all the lines. I want to copy only the lines which contain some special character or word or whatever. Then I have written if condition with the contents with the string handling code. Okay. Now, next yesterday, I asked work with a replace operation in the file. I don't want to copy in the file. In the same file, I want to replace the data. For replacing data, I have to use what method? Replace. Okay. String buffer class I have to use. First, you have to read the file content into Java program and store inside string buffer class object. Store all the lines, how many available here. Then convert it into string object with the all 4 lines. And then on this object called replace method, and modified string modified string you store in another variable, and final result store back to the same file. Okay, here I have one important question. First, in all previous file copy operations, first we created buffer reader with a file reader. Immediately we have created file writer object. Then we return while loop for copy the data from one file to another file. Now in the file modification operation, can we create file writer object immediately after buffer reader? Can I create buffer reader object immediately after file? Can I create file writer object immediately after buffer reader? What is your point? Yes or no? No. You should not create. If you create file writer object immediately after buffer reader, this file content is cleared. File writer always clear the file content, make the file as empty file. Then buffer reader doesn't have data to read. Clear my point? Whenever you create file writer object, you are opening the file writer object in append mode or override mode. Override. When you override mode means first it will remove the file data and make the file empty. Then buffer reader doesn't have data to read in the while loop. That's why when you want to modify file content in the same file, don't open file writer object immediately. Let me show you. First, I am copying this file content. Main of. Now I am creating buffer reader object. Buffer reader br equal to new buffer reader of new file reader of double quotes abc.txt. Then file writer fw equal to new file writer of double quotes. You want to open the file content with what? Same file abc. Then handle file not found exception and handle IO exception. I'm not doing anything, just I'm running this program. Okay, and observe execution completed. When I go to refresh this abc.txt, file content gone. I have not read, write, nothing is right. Just I open the connection. Look at here. Again, I'm placing the file content back, save. Now I'm commenting file writer, run control F11, executed. Now place here file content removed or not removed? Not removed. File content is not removed. File content is there. Now I am enabling uncommenting file writer and I'm executing. Now after executing, file writer remove the file content. Understood? So that's why we should not create file writer object immediately after buffer reader. If you are reading from one file, writing to another file, then you can open file writer object immediately after buffer reader. Here I should not. Then what to do? First I should read data into string builder. String builder SB equal to new string builder of empty. The next while. What can I write like this? While br dot ready. Okay, I'm using ready method. Inside ready method, I'm writing sb dot append of br dot read line. Okay, br dot read line. Now the question, br dot read line, reading line by line and storing string buffer, one line in one liner, all lines in one liner. All lines in one line. So what should I do? I should append single quote /n. Okay, you can write double quote or single quote. Let us choose single. Then next, after while loop completed, by the time while loop completed, what happened? All file content is read into string buffer object. Let me print and show you. Yes. Okay, into string buffer object, all 4 lines you got. Then next what required? I have to replace ABC. So convert string buffer to string SB dot to string. Then S dot replace of what you want replace? Double quotes ABC with double quotes X, Y, Z. Okay, and then take into another variable S1 string S2 equal to. Then print S2 variable. Did you get expected result or not? Some compile time error. I should print S1 or S2 na? S2. XYZ is replaced na? Then next what I have to do? I have to write the content. FW dot write of. What I write? S2. Then FW dot flush. Then FW dot close. BR dot close. And here I should write system dot out at println double quotes. File content is modified. Okay, I am commenting these lines. File content is modified. Presently, what is the data available in ABC? ABC, 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 ABC. When I click it, file is refreshed. XYZ is coming back to the file now. So this is how you have to deal with file replace operation. If you want to replace some content in the file, first step, read the file and store inside object, then modify it, then write this modified content back. That's all simple algorithm. Now I have a question here. Why I should create unnecessary 2 variables? Why should I create unnecessary 2 variables? Can I write like this? SB dot toString dot replace SB string object content converted to string, then string object dot replace. Okay, and replace method replaced content is stored inside string variable. Okay, and here I am passing yes. That's all. This is the program I expected you to develop yesterday. Want writer or already written? Already developed? Developed, you want to copy? If not developed, right now. If you have already developed, it's okay. Generally, I don't like these SOP elements. Completed? Okay. Now I want you write one more program. Then we'll go for next topic in IOStream topic. Develop a program to read and display employee names from a CSV file. Develop a program to read and display employee names from a CSV file. CSV file means a comma separated values file. The file extension also will be .csv. Inside this file, we must save names with comma separated. So this is the file names.csv is the file. File contains the names. Now output from your program must be displayed like this. I want you display. Employee names are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write up this program. CSV file is a text file. It is a text file, plain text file. Develop code. Try. Algorithm, prepare algorithm. What is the step 1, step 2, step 3? What I asked, what you should develop. Writing. Tell me how many lines will be there in CSV file? One line. Comma value separated. Only one line. Okay, for example, sir, 100 names are there. All 100 lines also will be there in one line only. Of course, space will not be there. Sorry. Okay. All names are available with in one line. 100 names also in one line only will be there. That is comma value separated file. Then how many read methods I have to call? How many read line methods? How many times I should call read line method? You want read this line from the file. For reading this line from the file, I should use what? Read line. How many times I should call? First, I should read the file. For that, what I should use? Buffer reader br equal to new. Buffer reader of new. File reader of double quotes. Names dot CSV. Next, I should read the data available in the file. Further, what I should read? br dot read line. br dot read line. Okay. Now br dot read line, return data, one string line or string names. sorry, string line. Then in this line, what is available? Whatever available in the file, as it is available. File not found exception. First, I should create that file. And tell me how to create file. In this 01 practice, right click, new file. What is the name of the file? Names.cvs. CSV, sorry. Correct, na? CVS. Comma, separated value. CS. Okay. Here I should place all the names. Save. Then come here. Run. Inside line, whatever available in the file, all names are come. Now what I want, I should display the names like this or like separately each name. Separately each. For that, what should I do? Tell me. I want to display each name separately. What should I do? A big line should convert it into name by name. What should I do? Name dot split. On which? Comma. Then assign to variable names. Okay. Now I want to print name by name. Then what you do? Int count equal to 1 or count equal to 0 for string name colon names. This is a enhanced for loop. I can take two expressions, one string, another array. Now what I should print? System.out.println double quotes count plus 1. Start with what? 0, na? Count plus 1 plus dot plus name. And next, after for loop, I am writing. I should write here count plus plus. And I am writing count plus double quotes names. Aware. Okay. How many names available? 5 names are available. So this is the program. Okay. Let me also check with ChatGPT. A program to read CSV file data by using Java. You want Java program to read data from a CSV file? I will give you two approaches. First approach 1, using core Java buffer reader plus string.split. It doesn't require external libraries. Buffer reader, file reader, IO exception. Read CSV example, string line equal to empty string, and next string split by equal to comma, CSV delimiter. Now, buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader of new file reader of data.csv. Can you tell me what is this? This is a try with a resource. What am I doing every time? Every time I am handling exception throws, and here I am closing the connection last name. Yes or no? If you remember IO exception, if you remember exception handling try with resource, when you want to close connection, instead of writing try vr.close, I can write what? Try with resource. So it is using try with resource. While line equal to br.readline not equal to null, line dot split of split by. Now what ChatGPT assuming in the CSV file, multiple lines available. I am assuming only one line available, but it is assuming multiple lines available. And then next, it is taking first line splitter and then printing that line, and the loop is iterate. If any second line is there, again it is loop iterating. This is a one approach. Data.csv, ID, comma, name, comma, age, 101, comma, Hari, comma, 25, 102, comma, Krishna, comma, 25, 103, comma, Ravi, comma, 30. So it has ID, comma, name, comma, age. So it is maintaining in the CSV file with the comma separated. It is maintaining a table. It's kind of table. You can only maintain name or you can maintain as a table. Okay. Then output will become ID, name, age. Okay. Table kind of concept. CSV file is also can be used like a table kind of concept. Okay. Output using OpenCSV library. More reliable, handles quotations, quotes, commas, inside values, etc. Add Maven dependency, XML. Okay, these are all the Maven related. Okay. CSV reader available in which package? com.opencsv. Okay, file reader and everything. Would you like me to also show you how to map CSV data directly to Java object pointers using? Okay, so this is a more, external libraries you have to use. I just want to show you minimum example, or else let me take this as example, copy, and CSV file content. Okay, ID, name, age. Okay, ID, name, age. Save it. Now go to here. How many lines we have to read? Multiple. So while br dot ready string line, this entire code, count names place what you write? Rows. Okay, now name, ID, name, age. 101 Hari 25, 102 Krishna 28, 103 Ravi 30. So, hey, ChatGPT taking my name, Hari Krishna. Okay. That is a ChatGPT given data, right? Okay, done. So now you can take only names like this. Also, you can take what? What do you call? Okay, this is the first program or values dot, or I can say data dot CSV. Okay, only names are there. Output I want like this. If you have ID, name, age like this, then I want with like this. So it's up to you how you want the data. Same way you can. Okay, done. Have you written this code? Previous code written up. If you want to write this one again, you can do. Another file, case 2. Case 2, employees.csv, and then program. What writing, shall I go next pointer? Previous program not written. That program not required, you write down this. Same. This is only one line and this is multiple lines. Okay? Right. Completed? With this, we completed our file handling operations, file IO. Rajat, copied from ChatGPT. No, you self-written. Great, man. Super. Okay, keep it up. Now moving to the next points today. File IO completed. File IO means reading the data from the file, writing data to the file, copying the file content. While copying the file content, we must use string buffer object also sometime. If you practice more examples, you can ask ChatGPT more example programs on file IO. Okay, since you are preparing and teaching Java Interview Plus project level courses, I will give you a set of file IO example program. These cover different operations from beginner to advanced. File IO example, create a new file. This is I didn't explain. Write data to a file. Okay. Next, read data from a file. Already we completed. Next, append data to the file. Appending means what I should give? True. Already explained. Read and write using file input stream and file output stream. Okay, it's like a copy operation. Reading from file, writing. And then read. From the same file, reading. First writing, then reading. Copy one file to another file. File input stream, file output stream. Next, serialize now we have to learn. These examples cover creating. Do you want me to also prepare real-time mini project using file level student management system, storing records in text and CVS files for your student? Yes, sir. Okay, student feature, add student, view all student, search student by ID, delete student by ID, code. Any questions in this student class? Is it visible? Now? This is a student class. Encapsulation there or not there? Not there. Okay. It doesn't care about encapsulation. You can ask, develop encapsulation, it will develop. Override to stream method ID name age. Then student management system. File name students.txt. Add student. Then if you want to add student, what you have to do? Add student means what? Write. Write in which mode? Override mode or append mode? I want to write student information to the file. Every time when I call add student, when a new student should be add to the file, na? For that what? File writer should work with what? Append mode. True. Buffer writer, BW equal new buffer writer. BW buffer writer dot write of student dot to string. Then BW dot new line. Okay. just adding the new line. Next, system.out.println, student added successfully. Understand this code? Add student code, understood? Student object passing as an argument. ToString method, when I call it, is converted to what? ID, comma, name, comma, age. Okay. Now this ID, comma, name, comma, age is storing in the students.txt file. Buffer, he is using buffer reader, no problem. Then next, view all students. What is the meaning of view all students? Retrieving and displaying all students. And how to retrieve? I should go read. How to read? Buffer reader by giving file name, string line. Now student records. While line equal to br.readline, split by comma, print 0, 1, and then what? 2. Three columns only available, na? 3 columns are printed. This is view all files. Search student by ID. If you want to search student by ID, you should search in the file or retrieve from the file and search. Can you directly go to file and search? No. You should read first line. First line has ID. Then print, terminate the loop. If not, go to next line. Go to next line. Do you remember we developed the filter program? Search is nothing but what? File filter. File copy with filter. File copy with filter by what? A. We are reading first line. If it contain A, copy, else ignore. This search operation is nothing but retrieving the first file. Now here, split and data of 0 converted to ID. Okay, if it is equal to given ID, then found equal to true. Okay, student found plus line, found equal to true. If not found, system.out.println, student not found. This is program is whatever we develop, individual one program we develop. Now ChatGPT is making as what? Complete one program. All classes they are making as a one program, method by method. Next, delete student. What is the meaning of delete student? Modify the file, na? Delete student is nothing but what? Modify file. Already we develop modify file. ABC replaced with what? XYZ. Now here delete student means what? I am giving student ID. That student ID should not be available in the file. That means read file content and then delete that particular student row and write the file back into the file. Write the modified data back into the file. Observe now, delete student int ID. File input equal new file of file name. Temp file equal to another file. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader input file. File writer temp file. Look at there what is writing. First, taking line, split by comma, taking 0. 0 is ID, na? Checking is ID equal to ID. Delete equal to true, continue. What is the meaning of continue? Continue means it is going after if blocker, repeat with the looper. Repeat with loop. That means the line what I am reading from the file is not storing to the buffer writer. What is the meaning of delete? Delete means what? The particular row should not be available. If not available means except this line, remaining all lines I have to copy, na? Then next, if deleted, student deleted. If not deleted, else student not deleted. Next, input file dot delete method they are calling. Then temp file dot rename to input file. They're renaming the previous file to the end file. This one, extra efforts ChatGPT is taking. We can use a string buffer application here. We will rewrite. Then main method program asking the options, which option you want. Then case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. Case 5. Let us develop this project so that you will get project ID.
Ground floor to 7 floor.
Right. Develop a mini project. Develop a mini project. Develop a mini project. With file IO. This project must perform crude operations on student data in a file. Crude operation means create, read, update, and delete. Here, this project contains how many files? Below files. Number one, students.txt. You can take it as a txt file or you can take it as a CSV file, your wish. Which one you want? TXT or CSV? CSV. Second, student.java. Third, what the class name it has taken? Student. Student management.java. I don't want to take student management system. Generally, as per database, we call it as student DAO. As per JDBC concept, we call it as student DAO, data access object. It is accessing database. So let's take the same terminology, student DAO.java. And fourth, what is the name? Fourth name, main method class. We created main method also same place, but I want to take it in college.java. Or else you can take it as a college and you can take it as management or admission front office. All operations will happen from front office only, na? Let's take like this. College, front office, or simply front office.java. College contains students and the students and college managed by front office. First, students.csv file contain any data, na? No data. Na? Is it we should create a created from the programmer? When student take an admission, then the file will be created automatically. You no need to create. All right. Student.csv.java. We no need to create it, comma. Created by. It is automatically created by file writer object when we store new student record. The next student.java. Did I teach packages? Packages. Package com.nit.hk.pojo semicolon public class student private int student id private string student name private string course Did I teach Eclipse? Eclipse chapter. How to install Eclipse, how to open Eclipse, how to use Eclipse. గుర్తుందా అసలు? Did I teach or not? Here I am typing the constructors. You are using Edit Plus or Eclipse. In Eclipse constructor, we will type a generator. Show me how to generate. Copy. Right click on source, new class, package, com.nit.hk.pojo. Class name, student. Here, these are the variables. Only how to develop fields. Constructor, control shift, no param constructor. In no param constructor, we are not performing any operation, so no op. Op means operation. I want generate parameterized constructor. Control shift S. Alt shift S, sorry. Alt shift S. Okay. And here Alt shift S, generate constructor using fields. Whatever the constructor you type, it is coming automatically. ఏం చూస్తున్నారు అట్లాగా? ఏదో ఒక దెయ్యం చూస్తున్నాడు, డెవిల్. when a devil is suddenly appeared, you know, no face expression change, nothing is there. ఏంటో మీ జీవితాలు? అరే బాబు రే, హలో పెక్స్ భయ్య, ఏం జరుగుతుంది అర్థం అవుతుందా నీకు? తెలుగేనా? తెలుగు హిందీ తెలుగా? ఏం జరుగుతుంది అర్థం అవుతుందా నీకు అసలు? ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది చెప్పు? కోడ్ రాస్తున్నానా? నువ్వు కాపీ చేసుకుంటున్నావు. తెలుసా నీకు ఆల్రెడీ? కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది తెలుసా? మరి ఎందుకు అంతసేపు అలా చూస్తూ ఉన్నావు సీరియస్గా? ఆల్మోస్ట్ 2 minutes you are looking at, right? Everyone I'm asking, just I'm asking that person because the last chair. What next? What next? After the generating constructors, what I have to do next? How to generate setter getter? Alt shift S, generate setters and getters. All fields you required? Yes, Alt A. Alt R. Setters getters are generated. Okay na? Write down here. Dash dash dash. Generate setter and getter methods. Sometimes I am getting fear to teach you the next points. I am getting a feeling, okay, let me not trouble. By seeing your face expressions, dull bodies, no active, there is no blood on your face. Okay, tension faces. Hey, kya bol rahe hain? Okay. I am getting tension really by seeing your faces. I am asking small bujji questions. Those questions answers also I am not getting from you. So that time I am getting tension. Unnecessary I am troubling you. Okay. Next what? Next what? Tostring method. @ override public string to string. I only should tell you write. I only should tell you don't write. I only shall tell you listen. I only should tell you sleep. I only should tell you wake up. You become worse than LKG people. Once I start writing the code, the people are just looking at. మీరు రాసుకుందా అనుకుంటున్నారా, రాయిద్దా అనుకుంటున్నారా, నేనేం చేయాలి? whether you wanted to write or don't want write or should move to the next line or should go to next concept. What you are want? What do you want from me? You want to close the batch? What you want? Express. Be expressive. అలా సైలెంట్ కూర్చోవద్దు ఎప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారని బొంద అన్నట్టు కూర్చోవద్దు క్లాస్లో. కొంచెం నాకు ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ ఇవ్వండి. ఓకే, గివ్ ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ టు మీ టు టీచ్. వాట్ వీఆర్ లెర్నింగ్ నౌ ప్రెసెంట్లీ. అసలు యూ వాంట్ గెట్ ఏ క్లారిటీ? గెట్ ఏ క్లారిటీ ఆన్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్? అన్నెసెసరీ ఐ ట్రైడ్ ఇట్. ChatGPT, why you unnecessary came into my life? Previous batches I didn't try. Okay, I didn't teach this project directly. After topic completed, next topic I went. Because nowadays everybody, okay, must learn how to use ChatGPT for learning next concept. That's why generally I have a habit. Once the topic completed, I'll come to ChatGPT and ask it. That's why, look at there. It is every time it's saying, look, great choice. A mini project with FileIO will help your student connect real business use case with Java concepts. ChatGPT identified me as a Java trainer. I am training the students. That's what he's saying. Oh, okay, you want because once concept complete, I'll go ChatGPT and ask, ChatGPT, you generate one project by using this concept for my students. Then it is developing. Every batch I am following like this. That's why, I used to say full stack Java with the AI powered. AI powered and what? You don't write the code. Ask ChatGPT to write code behalf of you. You don't develop AI tool. You are not the AI developer. You are Java developer. Simplify your development by using AI tools. That's what our course. That's why I told you AI powered Java. So we completed FileIO individual concepts. Then in this particular project, I want you to understand how to use all the concepts as a project. As a project means what? Instead of each operation one class, all operations will be written in a single class. In order to call those methods, each operation is a one method. In order to call each method, one main method, menu driven switch based program will be there. Already we developed this where LCRP architecture, ATM, vehicle, exception handling also we develop, reflection API also we develop. So now here public string to string return. Tell me what file you are maintaining? CSV file. CSV means what? Comma separated, right? Value, comma separated. So first what value you want to display? Student ID. SID plus double quotes, comma double quotes plus S name plus double quotes, comma double quotes plus course plus double quotes, comma double quotes plus field. Last comma should be there? No. Semicolon. This is two-string method. Can I ask this two-string method generate by the Eclipse? Yes. How? Control-Shift-S, generate two-string method. But two-string method is generating in its own format. I can edit. There is a button called what? Edit. Click on edit. Then click on edit. Here, object class name. Do you want class name? No. You want bracket? No. Delete all these things. Member name I want? Yes. Member name equal to, sorry, member name you want? No. Only I want what? Member value. Member value with what? Comma without space. Only value I want with comma without space. And the last bracket not required. Okay. General. Okay. Name comma, SID comma, name comma, course comma, fee. In which pattern you want, that pattern you can edit there. Write down this two string. Completed now? You want comma separator also, you want to copy from the screen. Everybody looking at the screen and writing. Nice. So two string method కూడా మీరు కామా సెపరేట్ రాయడానికి బోర్డుని చూస్తున్నారంటే మీరు ఏ స్టేట్ లో ఉన్నారు? ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద రేట్ ఓవర్ రైడ్ పబ్లిక్ స్ట్రింగ్ కాపీయింగ్ వర్డ్ బై లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద స్క్రీన్ అంటే యూ షుడ్ రీజాయిన్ ద కోర్స్ అగైన్. Once I explain the thing, completed my writing, you should write by your own. Should not look at the screen. What next? What next? What next? And why are looking at the screen, ra? Gajini fellows. This project contains below files: student.csv completed, second student.java completed. What next? In college.java, you have to develop operations. What operations? What is this package? First package com.nit.hk. Now the college is data access object. We call it as what? DAO. That is POJO, plain old Java object. Data storing class is called what? POJO. On that object performing operations class is called what? DAO. Now tell me, here we creating public class college, or you can take it as student DAO also. You can call it as student DAO or call it as what? College. Which one you want me to take? Student DAO or college? So let it be there. Now tell me, in this college, how many operations I want to perform? As many operations list you given. Add student, view all students, search student by ID, delete student by ID. So totally how many methods I have to create? 4 methods. Tell me, in all these 4 methods, I have to perform operation via file, na? So then, for all these 4 methods, I should create a file common to all these 4 means at a class level. Private. 1 minute, don't write. Private string file name. Okay, I'm making it as final. Don't want allow people to change. Public final string file name equal to double quotes students.csv. So we wanted to access this file name in all methods. That's why we created this variable as static final. Okay, sorry, it's a final. Why I'm not taking static? You can take static also, but if I take static, this college object to another college, okay, let it be there. Public static final string file name equal to csv.cs, students.cs. Okay, then next. Okay, I don't write code. I will copy the code from here. Okay. Now public static final. Okay, this also taken student. Now I want add student. Then I want view all students. I want search by student ID. Then next delete student by ID. 4 methods. And if any required to change, we will change the code. Copy and paste here. 4 methods we have to write. First, add student. Add student, we have to password student object. Then what I have to do? I must store this student object in this file. Okay, this is a file already available. In this file, in the first line, the student information I have to store. For that, first I have to connect file to the, first I have to connect to this file na. So what I have to use? File writer FW equal to new file writer. Next, file name. Now you want to add student na. Add student means what? In bracket, append. Append means what? You have to write comma, true. If you don't write comma, true, if I call add student 10 times, finally, how many students available? One student, last student only available. Okay, then try. Instead of two variables, let me make it as one object. Buffer writer, FW equal to new buffer writer of. Okay, buffer writer, BW equal to new buffer writer of, new file writer of, file name comma true. Actually, this is not required. Which one? Buffer writer not required, directly we can use file writer, but they have taken it, let it be there. Then now you wanted to write, now while writing, you want write what? Student. To write student as a student, as a string, as a string. So that's why calling what? ToString. Even if you don't call ToString also, if you, okay, it may not accept, okay, student dot ToString. When I call ToString method, control is going to student class. Inside student class, ToString method returning what? Name, ID, name, course fee with a comma separator. That comma separated data coming and return. And then also placing what? New line. Why new line? Every time you want to store student in a separate line, na? After writing, printing message, SOP line, student added successfully. Catch, if any exception coming, e dot print structures. Understood this method? Right. This is the first program we have written, filed FW. Let me show you for your clarity. FW. Okay, file writer of Hari. In place of Hari, what you are writing? Student. Student data you are writing. That's it. Right. Adding student. Adding student to the file. What is this? Try with a resource. If you forgot, you can write. Actually, here one more method you should write. BW dot flush. Why this method is not required? Actually, flush method is called internally in close method. You have used try with resource now. Means close method definitely called. Inside close method, flush is also called. If you want write, otherwise leave it. Your wish. BW dot flush is optional because of inside close method, flush method call is available. But remaining purpose, you write BW dot flush. You have to type this project in your system by your own. Okay. If you don't try this project, whatever the knowledge you gain, useless. So compulsory try. And in your ChatGPT, in your account in ChatGPT, type the question, you yourself. Develop real-time project by using File.io. If it generates student management system, ask, I know student management system, develop another project, another real-time project. Okay, it will generate some other. Completed? Next, view all students. For viewing all students is nothing but copy data from the file, printing on the console. That is what file reader. File writer, file reader. File reader, reading, reading byte by byte, reading line by line. Line by line. Read line, print line. Okay. Now that is the program. First, buffer reader object connecting to file reader. Then string line, student records, line equal to br dot read line. If it is not equal to null, split the line by comma separator and print the data with R. In place of R, let me write like this. Data of 0 plus student record. In place of student record, I want write like this. Wait. Student name number slash t, student name slash t, course slash t, fee. Here data of 0 plus slash t, data of 1 plus slash t, data of 2 plus double quotes slash t plus data of 3. Write on this. If any line not understood, ask me. This program just we have written reading data from CSV file and display. Read the line, split by comma separator, display the data available in the air. If you don't want display, fixed value 4, because in future if I increase number of variables, I have to modify this, na? Okay, this is a hard-coded base code. Let me write for string. Let me take this is values. This is a hard-coded way. I don't want value colon values for each loop. Value with the slash t separator. Remaining all dim. As many values available, those. Now this is not hard-coded. ChatGPT has developed hard-coded code. We develop soft code. That's what. If you have an idea on your project, ChatGPT generated code, you can convert according to your requirement. In your brain, you should have an idea what you want. If you have an idea what you want, automatically you can develop the code. You can use here br.readline or you can use br.ready. Once control come out of the while loop, all lines are completed. At last, I'm closing table. Catch block. Close this method. Next operation is what? Search by ID. Search by ID means what? Read each line. Find the ID. Student ID is equal to the given student ID. If you found, print the message available. If not found, print a message not available. That is nothing but which program that is? This one. A file copy with a filter. File copy with filter is the next method. Right. Sir, completed this one. This method completed. Right. Search student by ID. Passing student ID. Boolean false. First buffer reader. Listen once. I need to do some change here. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader connected to the file. After that, reading the first line. You want to consider this line, you want to verify the ID of the student. This student ID is equal to ID available in this line. Then we should say found. Else we should proceed. Then tell me. First I should read the line, split the line. Then tell me. In data 0, we have ID na? Asla file mein me burra idea unda. Inside file with the comma separated. How many are there? 4. Then it is when it is divided with the comma separated become what? 4 locations. In first 0 location, what is there? Student ID. Then read student ID. When you read student ID 101 coming up, double quotes 101. From the file, data coming as a string. Convert that string to what? Int. Convert the string to int and verify this int value is given student ID. If yes, print the message student found. If not, then proceed with what? Next. Okay. If found equal to true. 1 second. One second. Here, once found, what happened this while loop? It is proceeding with next line also, right? If it is found, why should I go to the next line? Not required, na? Found equal to true. And what you write? Return. Okay. Found equal to true. Then write what? Return. What return doing? Terminate the loop and method. Right up. If loop is completed, if control comes out, if loop is completed, controls come out. That means with the given student ID, student not found. Printing message, student not found. You must have visualization on file data. Then you can write the code easily. I got the visualization on file data. Just above individual questions only we are making as one method. Did you understand why I have written integer dot parseInt? Why integer dot parseInt is written? Did you understand? What is data of 0? 101 available as a string. You want to convert 101 to given student ID. Student ID is coming as int. So convert string number to int compared with the given student number. If true, print message, say found equal to true and terminate. Terminate the loop and the method. If not found, then iterate the loop, go to the next line. After entire loop completed, record not found, then go after print if not found. Student not found. Doubt? Online students? Understood or doubt? Shall I proceed next? What is the next method? Delete student by ID. If you want, deleting student by ID is nothing but, can you delete directly in the file? No. First, read entire file records into our program. Okay. Then, line by line, you find the data is, okay, while reading, if the row contains the student ID, ignore storing that in the Java program. If not, store in the Java program. Observe, this is nothing but again data filtering. This is string buffer object. This is string buffer object. Now I'm reading first student number, first student data, and check the if condition. If student found what? 101. 101 means store or don't store? Don't store. Next line, 102 store. Next line, 103 store. Next line, 104 store. Next line, 105 store. Okay, now what I'm asking, delete the student ID given, delete the row of the given student ID. Then you have to get into string buffer object all the student data na only except the student one data na student. Okay, and after all these rows collected, write this student buffer object, string buffer object back into the different file or same file, same file. Back into the same file. Then old file is replaced with a new file. Now observe here. What he has written in a different way. Please observe. ChatGPT has written a different way. First connected to input file. What is the input file? File name. Also he created himself what? Temp file. One temporary file is created. Now what he has written, observe. String line, line equal to read line, split, verify, ID. If ID is matched, then store this line or don't store this line. If ID is matched with this line, is this line stored or not stored? Not stored. Continue. Continue means what? Go with the previous loop. Next row. Coming the next row. Next row obviously not matched. BW dot write line. He is not using string buffer object. He is using what? Temporary file. Writing data to the file. Then next, if line is found, what happened? Deleted. Then now, if deleted, then writing printing message, student deleted successfully. Else, student not found. Okay, else student not found message printed. Then now tell me, here catch of, after catching, after control come, where deleted? Deleted in the main file or temporary file? Temporary file. Main file content is available all lines. Now the data is moved in this while loop. Data is moved into where now? Line. Line is moved to BW. BW is pointing to temp file. Temp file is what? Temp.txt. So in temp. You want a file with a temp.txt original file. Original file. If input file dot delete, okay, first delete the original file and rename the file to what? Input file. So what he is doing? First taking this file, original file, reading the file file row. If what he is doing, line by line, line by line, line by line is taking from the original file. In the program, he is writing to what? Another new file. Another new file. If the student ID matched with one of the rows, if the student ID matched with one of the rows, that row is not storing in this file. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available. 5 rows available. Now, one row is matched. Then how many rows are coming into this file? 4 rows. This is what? File, okay, student.txt. This is what? temp.txt. Then, after this operation completed, he is deleting this original file, and renaming this file name as what? Student.txt. That is the code he has written. But I don't want to do this many operations. So simply I wanted to write like this. Now I want to follow our program. What is that? File modification program. This file modify program I am doing. In file modification, what we did? First reading all the lines and storing inside where? String buffer object. Now here I need to add one if condition. Observe. What am I doing here? Now I'm deleting all these things not required. Try buffer reader directly passing what here? File underscore name. File underscore name, and delete this one also not required. Buffer reader object created. Inside buffer reader, deleted equal to true. Okay. Now string line, then while line equal to, then splitter, then here also required. Deleted equal to. If deleted equal to true, then what should I do? Okay, same, continue. If not deleted, then here what I write? SB dot append of, what I should write? Line. And here also we should write SB dot append of double quotes slash. Double quotes or single quote, better take single quote, new object not create. Listen what I did here. Step number 1, connected to the file. Step number 2, reading first row. Reading first row and splitting the first row. Taking the student ID, converted to integer, verifying to given student ID. If student ID is matched, that means what? Should I store in the string buffer or should not store? Should not store. Okay, here I am creating string buffer object. String buffer object I have to take outside. SB equal to new string buffer. Empty string buffer. Then if ID is matched, don't store the line. Okay. If ID is not matched, then store inside string buffer. Then while loop completed. Once while loop is completed, go down. If deleted, deleted means what? Student is deleted successfully. Now here I should write. Now I have to create file writer or buffered writer. Try of buffered writer BW equal to new buffered writer of new file writer of double quote. You should pass what? Same file name. File underscore name. File underscore name bracket, open bracket, closed bracket. Then here I should write BW dot write of SB. Modified data SB. BW dot flush. Okay. Then student deleted successfully message. Okay, you can print here. Else, if not deleted, what message write? Student not found. Catch block and then following by replace original file with the updated file. This code is not required. So that is what lot of file operations you are involving. Here we are using string buffer operations. So this is the code you are trying. So now try to observe whatever the program we have written previously, same program only with little bit extra if conditions and variables. That's it. Okay, now but main concept you should be there in your mind. Write down slowly, you will understand automatically. Delete student by ID, SID, SID. I will explain again by writing program. I mean, in system while running, operation by operation, I'll show in the file. Again and I am saying, you can write the logic not by knowing concept, by knowing algorithm. First, you should have algorithm. What is the algorithm for deleting? Previously, I have written break. In such operation, I have written here. Right? And here I am writing continue. Why? Here, if the record found, do I need to continue with the next rows? That's why terminated. If student found, terminate. No need to find the next student. And tell me, here, if deleted, you need to continue or not continue? Continue. You must continue for remaining students. Skip the student and copy remaining students. Skip the student and copy remaining students. So I told you yesterday class, today class is logical programming by using IO streams and strings. Okay, file IO, string handling combination, logical programs. Arrays will be there, conditions are there, loops are there, branching statements available, strings available, file is available. This one project, again, if you practice individual programs, you have to practice and remember. Then applying that individual concept as a project with the methods is also important. Completed, huh? Close method, close class. Online students, did you get some idea or any questions, doubts? Can write here SB dot toString, small corrections. BW dot write of, write method doesn't take string buffer. Convert to toString. If deleted, try BW dot write of SB dot toString, write toString. Also add catch block. I forgot to write catch block. Completed? Then next main method. Main method class is nothing but showing the options with the switch block. Package name is main. Class name is front office. Okay. Look at here. First scanner. Here I should create college object. College CLG or college equal to new college. Okay. Then student management system. Add student, view all students, search student, delete student, exit. Choose one option. Read that option and store. And SSCN dot next line. Consuming new line, making the cursor block. Then switch choice. Now, if you enter one, means what? Add student. If you want to add student, I should ask the user to pass the numbers now. Let me change our variable name as SC to SCN. Now look at there. Enter student ID, then enter student name, then enter student age course. Course. Course is what? Line and variable name is string course. Then next we should also read one more. Enter P, then double P, SCN dot next double. Whenever you call next normal method, you should call SCN dot next line. Then what I should call? College dot. College dot add student of. The static method add student. Add student taken as a static method. Okay. You also written all are statica. You also written as statica. College then college object not required because you have taken a stat. And then what you write? College dot add student of new student. What are the values I should pass here? Student ID, student ID, student name, course, and then break. Let me explain this method first. కొంచెం ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతారా? Will you involve? Will you involve now? If I run this program, first class is loaded, main method execution started, scanner object created, while true, display this message, student management system, displaying all these options, choose one option, we enter option number 1. Now switch 1, case 1, asking 4 values entered, then new student object is created, right? student equal to new student of by passing student ID course fee, right? And then next after student object created, passing the student object. Now tell me what happened in the add student method. Add student method taking the student object with the given values and then create the buffered writer object connecting to the file students.csv. Tell me, students.csv file available or not available? Did you create that file? No. What I told you here, CSV students.csv file, we no need to create it. It is automatically created by FW when we store new student record. Then now, tell me now, here new file is created. Then write the student object by calling toString. When I call .toString, it returns student ID 101 HK and course core Java fee 3500 with a comma separator, and that comma separated string is giving to write method writing to buffer reader pointing file, and then student added successfully message is printed. Control come back to main method. Control F11. Now tell me, file is yet created or not created? Not created. F5, file is not created. Then entering the data, choose option number 1. When I choose option number 1, file yet created or not created? Not created. F5, not created. Then student ID 101. Student name HK. Can I give with a space separator? Yes. Okay. Course. Or the course? Core Java. Okay, let me take CJ, Core Java. Then next fee, 3500. When I press enter, with all these 4 values, student object is created, right? All the 4 values 101, Core HK, Core Java, and fee 3500 new object is created with reference 1010. The 1010 we are passing as argument to add method. Add student method is called from the college class. In the college class, add student method receiving student object 1010. Then buffer reader object is created. Now tell me, at this line number, the file students.svs is created. Then write method student.toString when I call, it is reading the values and giving to write method saving in the file. Now let me run this code and student added successfully. Now refresh. Now the file is available. Okay, open this file, right click. Don't open with XLS. If you double click, it will open with XLS file. Okay, now with the comma separator means each each block will be taken as one value. Okay. Now if you don't want Excel file, you want regular plain text, then open with you use plain text editor. Look at that, with the comma separator store na data. Now run this program again. Choose option 1. Enter ID 102. Enter student name Balai Babu. Course politics. Politics acting. Then fee 4500. Student added successfully. Go and check the file. Open file. In the second line, 102 BK acting 4500 coming now. It is coming because of college class add method student.toString. ToString method is retrieving data with the comma separators. Text is given. The text is given to the write method stored in the file. Inside file, second row is coming. All are you follow? Understand? Then next, I want to run the program again. One more record I want to insert. Student ID 103. Student name Pawan Kalyan. Course acting politics. Politics. Fee we can charge 5500. Student is added successfully. Added. Then now again execute. Option number 1. Choose option 1. Enter student ID 104. Student name RK Ramakrishna. Then course. Course Python course. Then fee 4,500 ఏదో fee చేసుకోండి. Then tell me, student stored. Okay. Then again run student option 1, student ID 105, student name Shahrukh Khan SK, right? Course, which course? Operation department, DevOps. Okay. Presently is not acting, is operating business now. That's why operation department, backend department, DevOps. Enter fee some 7,000. Now student stored successfully 105 SK DevOps. 5 students available now. Okay, like this you can add n number of students to the file. Everyone understand? Every time it is appended or replaced? Appended or replaced? Exit option we didn't develop, forcibly I am closing the server. Appended. Why it is every time appending? Because we created file writer with what? True. That's why append mode. Next, when I run this program one more time, when new object is created, existing data removed or not removed? Not removed. Now the next operation. What is the next operation? View all students. Now enable this one, college. College dot view students, then comment this. Control F11 and tell me, inside file already students available na? What is the logic we have developed? I want choose option number 2. When I choose option number 2, I want to display student number, student name, course, fee. Student number 101, student name HK, sorry. Sorry, 101 HK, course core Java, and fee 3,500. Like this, all rows with a separator. Like this, I want to display in a table form. So like that, I have written code. Right. All are coming what? Separate line. Not come in a single line. Where I did mistake? View students. Go to view students. And here these many lines not required. Let me delete. And then here I display with a print. I should take print. Control F. Control F11. No option number. Coming now. Why extra it is going /t? Because of politics has more character. Here more characters are there, it is going. You can take one more /t here. After fee. Save. Right? So /t is adding to every value. Sir, let's not focus on the spaces giving. Let it be there. Okay. Now observe the code. What I have written here. View all students place. First I connected to the file. First we want to read. View students means what? We want to read. So connect to the file. After connecting, column names of each file I am displaying student number, student name, course and fee. The next, read the line. What is the line coming? First line. This is the file. Na? Okay. Now read line method reading this first line. Then split by comma separator and then taking each value. What is the first value coming? 101 with the tab space. Loop iterated. Next coming what? HK. Loop iterated. Spacer CJ. Loop iterated. 3,500. Now for loop completed. First row array completed. then one line gap, then loop iterated, while loop, then reading second line. So like that, each line reading from here and displaying on the console like this. Displaying the console like this. Reading from the file, displaying on the console. That's it. Okay. Now, next operation, I'm enabling search operation. What is the search operation? Enter student ID to search. Enter student ID to search. Then we write college.search. Search student, search ID. What is the search ID? Student ID. Okay. SID I am taking. And then tell me. Assume I am giving SID variable already available. Now search student method. Searching for student ID means what? Can you go to the file and search in the file top to bottom? No. What this method has to do? First, it will read first line, then split that line, then read zero index, then compare that zero index with a given student ID. If true, then don't save. Sorry. If true, then print a student found, then terminate this iteration, go out. If not found, iterate the loop. Read the second line. Read a second line. Again split. Take 0. Compare that 0 index value with SID. If found same, then terminate the method execution by displaying the message student found. If not found, loop iterate. Read the third line. Split it. Read the 0 index available in the third line. And then now loop, if true, loop terminate. Else, again loop iterate. Now let's see now search student method. First connected to the file, then reading the first line, split that line, take the 0 index, compare with SID, found true, then terminate. If not, loop iterated, and taking the second line, then split, take the 0 index in the second line, compare, not found. Then loop iterated, while loop iterated, reading third line, reading fourth line, reading fifth line. In all lines, the student ID not found. Then control come out, not found, student not found message is printed. Let me show you both the test cases. Now, option number 3. Enter student ID to search. I am giving 103. Then how many times the while loop is iterated? 3 times. Okay. Look at that, 3 times iterated. Message coming what? Enter student ID 103. Student found. What the student? 103. PK politics 5500. What I have given? 103 na? 103 student is found. Okay. Now control F11. I am giving 105. 105 student is found. Achha, sorry. What is choose option 3. Now 105. 105. 105 student is found. 105, who is that? Shahrukh Khan DevOps 7000. Okay, clear? Then if I run this program by giving 107, 107 student available or not available? Not available. Then printing what message? Array 3, 107. 107 student is not available. Printing message student not found. So this while loop writing is all the clue. How to write this while loop? You should have a common sense. What is the common sense? I should read each line, split that, take the 0 index student ID, compare with the given student ID. If you found, print. If not found, don't. Okay. Then next, now go on, delete. And tell me, for a delete operation, same logic. Student ID, college dot student. Same logic. In the logic, what is the here? In the delete method, what the logic? First step, take the student line, split the student into 4 columns, take the 0 index, compare with the given student ID. If matched, don't store. If you matched, don't store. If you don't store means what? It's deleted. Here, string buffer object create. String buffer object create. Now, if not store, if it is equal to student ID, not store, else store. This is the while loop. If it is equal to SID, don't store and loop iterate. Okay, loop iterate. Then now given student number, assume that 103. Then first taking what? First row. First row data is what? 101. 101 equal to 103, false. Go to else block. Store here. 101 row is stored. Then loop iterate. 2 times you have to iterate the loop. Loop iterated. When loop iterated, reading what? Second line. Second line, what is the value? 102. 102 equal to 103, false. Go to else block. Store. 102 stored. Then next loop iterated. Read the third line. Third line read. 0 value 103. 103 equal to 103. True. True means what? Don't store. Continue. Means storing logic you write here or not write? Not right. Continue. Continue means what? The line is stored or not stored? Not stored. Loop iterated. Then reading what? 104. Now 104 equal to 103? No. Else block. Store. 104. Then tell me, 103 row is missing in string buffer, na? That means row is deleted. Then loop iterated. Reading what? 105. 105 equal to 103? False. Then go to else block. Store. 105. Then loop iterated. Do you have any line? No. Then coming out of the while loop. Then in the next line, what I write? If deleted. Already here, whenever the row is found, what message we write? Deleted equal to true. If deleted, then what you write? Store this string buffer object in the same file. Then tell me, in the same file, this present data is replaced and stored with what? 5 rows or 4 rows? 4 rows. This 103 row is missing. Okay? Observe now. Control F11. Somewhere errors are there in this bracket. Control F11. Now I am giving option number 4. Now delete ID what? 103. Press enter. What message coming? Student deleted successfully. Go to the file. Presently in the file, what is there? 103. If refresh this file, 103 should miss. Missed na? So file is deleted. Now if you run one more time, then asking option number 4. Student ID 107. 107 not found. Any row is deleted or not deleted? Not deleted. Same rows are available. So if you work on this example, then only you can, if you work on this example, you will get full clarity. If you don't work on this example there in the system, understand? Your brain will be there with as usual empty brain. So you want to become programmer. You want to become programmer means you have to develop individual programs to understand concepts. We have developed all these individual programs to understand concept. Once you understand concept, all these programs I have to combine as one real-time project. The real-time project nothing but Stud. Whenever you are developing real-time project, one class for storing, creating object and storing the object data. Another class for contain multiple methods performing operations on this object. And one more method, main method with the switch block calling each method available here. This is the standard template of any project. Understand? This is the standard template of any project. You take any project, this is the flow. Write on this final code. Front office.java. Is it MVC architecture project? Model view controller. Model is nothing but file, mini database. Insert, select, update operation. Add, insert, view, select. Currently, I taken what? Search only. But it can be update operation. Can you write? Yes. 101, 101. If a record is found, then what do you write? Update a name or a email or course, you can write the code. And delete, delete. So this is CRUD operation we did on the file. If Ender asks a question, develop a program, develop a project to perform CRUD operation on a file with a student object. This is the program. This main method class, whatever you are writing, this main method class is what? Is a view, front end. And this DAO class is what? You can say controller. Please try this project in your system today itself. Do you have any class at 11 o'clock? 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock? If don't have any class, try this project. By copying the system with your mind. Don't copy from the notebook. With your brain you work. First learn, then type in system. Blindly don't type. No use. First learn what you want. First learn what operation you want to perform. Then what is the algorithm for each operation? Implement the algorithm. Write logic to implement that algorithm. Do you remember in string operations, we have defined a class called string operations? Inside I have created for each operation one separate method, calling that method from main method. Same thing here. File operations method. In place of string, we have student class and student file. And student class methods place college class methods. లాజిక్ మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తేనే అర్థమవుతుంది. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా. లాజిక్ you will understand only when you develop. If you want to learn swimming, you have to swim. If you want to learn driving, you should sit in the driving seat. Driver seat you have to sit. So if you want to learn logic, you should write logic. You should understand that flow. 99.99% every operation will be loop and switch. This is a third example we have developed with loop and switch. Is it good idea writing system.exit of 0? As long it is a standalone application, it's okay. If it is a internet application, if you write system.exit of 0, it will shut down your server. Be careful. Okay, it's a checkpoint. Don't write system.exit of 0 in internet application, only standalone application, it's okay. And default case, invalid choice, try again. Now we have two types of people. Number one, don't look at the code by saying not understand. Okay, na? What mind is there? Say not understood. Second kind of people, what is there not to understand? Let me understand the flow. What is the flow? Start from keyboard, main method, switch option, option 2, calling method college class, logic, logic to the file. One operation by one operation, choosing what is there, what is that, what is the algorithm. Okay, second option, go to second method, second operation on the file. Fourth operation, third operation related method, go to the file. Operation number 4, go to. So there are two types of people. By seeing this much heavy code, oh my God, catching the head, crying, going away. And people, second kind of people, are in the company, the small 3 classes, 200 lines of code, if I don't understand, in the project, hundreds of classes available, thousands of lines available, lakhs of lines available, then how can I survive in the company? It is either Java or Python or anything, same flow. So let me understand this is small catch point so that next classes will be, next projects will be, next life will be easy. So it's up to you. You want to learn, work at home. Don't want to learn, leave it now. Time in that. Done, completed. Thank you. That's all for today class. Practice operation by operation. Type in your system and learn. See you all. When? Today we have class at night. Do you want or Monday? You want to join night class or Monday? Choice is yours. Night or Monday na? Monday na? Okay, go. Let's have next class on Monday. I'll upload this code inside this text file. Thank you. See you on Monday. When there is no worry about your life to you, why should I worry, man? Enjoy your life. See you on Monday. Not that I told na Monday. No, regular 9 o'clock. Two 30.
ఒకరిలో ఉంటే మన 9 to 1 అంటారు. ఒకరిలో ఉంటే 9 to 1.